there we go. Hello, 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 everybody. Oh, let's adjust you a little bit. Boom. There we go. How goes it? Internet land. Boom, bum, bum. Just like to have my chill 70s vibe going. At some point I'll learn how to actually do the share. Moon Runes! Hey, how goes it? How's the day? Survive work alright? Rested up, I hope? Riding the high of finishing everything last night? Wow. Yep, I just got off right now. Awesome. Well, that's finished with the work. Huzzah! Are you gonna send hello, Oprasoria. How's but did you send everything out already, or are you going to do that once you get home and all that to your beta readers? It's exciting. That's going to be the first thing I work on today while I sprint, is going to be editing this little Gothic romance short story so I can submit it out, because I gotta submit that out tonight, I think. So I sent out to my beta readers on my lunch. Awesome. Perfect. Yep, you're like, not in the morning, because I'm sure it's just like, ugh, I don't want to be awake, but fantastic. Awesome. Well, hopefully... Are you going to take is it going to be a rest day for you, Moon Runes, or are you going to jump right into working on the sequels? Since I know you said you were going to start plotting out your sequels. Oh man, yeah, I was out on went to the picket line today, which was a good time. I could definitely see people. Oh, and there's the princess. I think today I'm gonna take a break. Yes, you should. With writing and work on an art commission you need to finish. Awesome. Oh man, you're a multi-hyphenate. You're an artist and a writer. Congratulations. Boy, do I wish that I had any artistic skill whatsoever. I honestly would probably be doing comics if I had any ability to draw. Like any ability to draw outside of just awkward stick people. Which if I ever do probably when I get my shorts ready to go, I'll probably storyboard on stream when I break down the scripts and storyboard them. But you'll all be able to see my terrible storyboards, my absolutely awful drawings. I actually went to school for art. Oh, really? As an animation major? Oh man, so you were doing animation. That's even more intense. That's one of my friends out here, actually one of my friends I've known the longest, she went to, she does like jewelry and and does like prop making out here, but she originally went to Chicago for animation. That is intense. Animation is hard fucking work. It was long nights in the animation studio. I can imagine. That's brutal. I had another friend of mine who showed me the studios in Cal Arts, where everybody, all their little cubicles. I was like, man. Oh, particularly if you're doing any animation nowadays, but 2D animation specifically. Man, so you're used to pulling the... Oof. You're used to being hard on your creative self. No kidding. Okay, princess. Immediately. Right when I start streaming. Immediately when I start streaming. You just have to get all fussy. She's probably mad because I had to get up and leave early this morning to go to go down to Warner Brothers. That's what I was doing 2D, and it was soul sucking. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard work, man. It's just, and it's like there's limited like work opportunity. You really have to, you know. It's good to be into something for the passion of it, but it's so much work. And then you see like nobody treats animators well. They certainly don't in Japan, and you know what's going on in like the anime industry out there. But even here, at this point, everyone I know who does 2D animation, it's all experimental. They do experimental stuff, tidbits for documentaries or music videos. I just don't see a lot of other 2D animation being done right now. And I can imagine it's hard, brutal work, particularly if you're working on stuff for other people. I can't imagine it's good. But that's cool that you are doing art commissions. Get that artist money. Get all of the artist money you possibly can. Yeah, I kind of wish I changed my major to illustration instead, because that's what okay, that's, yep. And if you're doing commissions, you're probably doing illustration. That's cool that you're doing, are you doing mostly like, what kind of illustrations are you doing? Are you doing like fan art commissions, or are you doing like specifically for like book covers, magazine covers? Oh yeah, there's I call it art inspiration, because lots of times I haven't done it yet, but I'll throw art in there. It's under the Muse creative section, but it's 100% you can share your own art in there. There's no restrictions for any of that. Oh, dope tattoo designs. That's the way. This is the way. Oh. I'm not really on Instagram that much, but the only two things I follow are art accounts and in tattoo accounts, because that's some of the best. That's just some of the best art I've seen. I'll drop some recent ones I did. Yeah, please do. I'd love to see it. Absolutely. I'm a sucker for art. All artists. Most of my friends from high school I didn't even go to high school with. They all went to a cool, angsty art high school, while I had to go to a lame regular high school. So most of my oldest friends and the people I associate the most are all artists. I love. I'm a sucker for the art folk. So I spend a lot of my time around them. The one I'm working on right now is a tattoo design for a chess piece. Oh, that's cool. That's metal. That is absolute metal. The next time I start getting like tattoos, when I go back to get more tattoos, I think I want to get like designed tattoos by an artist. Since I got most of mine were like pretty basic. I mean, I think they're cool, but they're pretty basic, and I got them when I was in college. But I really want like well-designed, crafted art tattoos. So I will be getting that eventually someday. when I can afford to pay a proper artist and proper tattoo artist. Oh. Oh my god, I love the kitty. I love the kitty picture. That looks gorgeous. Tinges. That's cool. Is that for like streaming? That's like a cool logo. That's fantastic. Oh, that Victorian scream. That's awesome. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like the Cthulhu. I like the metal Cthulhu one. That's cool. That's my jam. Oh, that's your brother-in-law? Very cool. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, yeah. For his Twitch stream? Very sweet. That's awesome. Awesome. Oh, man. Yeah, I like that Cthulhu. The Cthulhu with the skull is really cool, too. I am all for slightly metalhead Cthulhu stuff. That's quote unquote good shit. Good shit. Yeah, I might yeah, if I do, I might, yeah, I'll hit you up in the, I'll definitely like hit you up in the Discord, and or if I know anyone, you know, anything like that. So definitely, but yeah, feel free to share. Yeah, please do. Like either in the art or the self promo section, like feel free to share your art. All about having art being shared on there. So, it's a big. I think it's important. It's important to share, particularly for multi-hyphenate people, that they do more than one thing. I post the one I'm working on now, the chess piece. Oh, very cool. Yep, I see it. Ah, that's cool, and that's gonna look fantastic on a chest. That's cool. Yep, I definitely like the gothy. I'm into the gothy vibes, the gothy rose vibes, death vibes. I'm into it. Sweet. Metal. Awesome. Yeah, fantastic work. Fantastic work. Yeah, for when the Discord gets a little bit bigger too, feel free to like post. If you've got like a art station or anything like that, absolutely post it in the self promo so people know. It's always good that if any of the writers or any other people need it, it's always good to have someone who can do visual art that they can connect with. And it might mean more work for you, which would be great. Yeah, it's going to look so good when it's done. It looks cool as hell, so it's like fucking rad, I can imagine. Of course, yeah, it's great work. So always, oof. I'm working on an art commission price sheet right now too. Perfect, yeah, that's always a good thing. Yeah, you gotta. I feel like you've got to just eventually have that stuff when you're developing that, because art stuff can be so, I don't know, it's hard. It's hard. It's also hard to just get people to be able to pay for things, either because they're broke or because they just don't want to pay for it. But I think at least having some sort of sheet for it is good. I learned that my early years freelancing. So you got to have those sheets. Yeah, I'm terrible at self-valuing as well, so that's what that's why I support them unions, them writing unions, because if I had to negotiate my own fees for writing, I think I would die. I think I would literally die inside. It's nice to have those things negotiated, or minimums. So, all right, okay. Whew. All right. So I think, yeah, I used to undersell myself. We all do. I think that's just a universal experience for any creative group, is that you are fundamentally going to start off by underselling yourself. And they exploit it too, particularly if you do jobs for any big, I mean, small people probably not so much, but like big companies, they exploit that a lot. Oh, alrighty. Well, I think we're going to shift over and get ready for our sprints, because I got a lot to get done before I have to go to my meeting tonight. So I've got to finish editing my very angsty Gothic romance, and then we'll shift back over to the horror western after that. So I think that is what we are about to go do. But for you, Moon Runes, relax, work on some art, do cool things. You've earned it more than anybody so far. You got your shit done. You have earned a reprieve. All right. Let's bring this up. We got music. All right. Okay, let me make sure I've got this over. All right. All right, everybody. I think switch you over to Gothic Romance. All right. What is my... Oh, my kitty is sneezing. Hold on. Okay. All right, she's fine. All right. Okay. All right, I think we're going to go ahead and start our first sprint, everybody. We will see you on the other side, but I hope it is a chill and productive one. Happy writing, everybody, and we'll see you on the other side. Alrighty, and there we go. Sprint is down. Hope it was a good one for everybody writing and working along. Let's go ahead and get started on the break timer. Let me double check my ads manager. All right, 1 thumbs up for 1 successful sprint. I do like that we're all just talking about how our cats apparently are possessed by demons of eat things that should not be eaten. My boy likes plastic too. He just will not stop eating plastic. Like he shower curtains and things like that. I have to keep the doors to my bathroom shut because he'll just start biting into it. Like I think he likes the texture. Ever since he was a little kitten, he just loves eating plastic things, plastic bags, just like stop. You're gonna choke. All right. Oh, yeah, packing tape from moving boxes. Yeah, they all do. You just suddenly hear them eating something random from the other side of the house or the apartment. And you're just like, go running to be like, no, stop. Straws for my guy. I have to warn people when they come over to take out. Okay, yeah, because he will swipe. Yeah, they do. Yeah, he'll swipe it out of the cup. They do that. They totally steal. Hello. Hi, princess. I know. I've heard plastic bags are made using something that tastes like beef to cats. Oh, maybe that's it. But like my shower curtain. Moon runes. Piper is playing with a piece of plastic this very moment. See, they can't help themselves. It's like a cabal. It's their weird cabal of eating random crap. Ugh. Anywho. You gotta love it. It would make sense. It would make sense. It would at least make sense to be like, at least now I understand why they're so compelled to do it. It's like, good lord. Oh, man. Well, how is everybody out there? A bunch of people popped in on that sprint. How are you, E to the Liz? And the kids are asleep. How is everybody? Ba-ba-ba. I know, I was going back. That's right. And EMA Andrew Jar was like, "Yo, you're streaming a lot earlier today." And I'm like, "Yeah. No, I have to go meet with people this evening. So it is a day stream. Anytime I have plans or I have to go do a meeting or give writing notes, I tend to try to do it earlier in the day. Very chill day. Good. Chill days are good." My big excitement today was leveling up my cake decorating. Oh man, awesome! What kind of cake did you decorate, and what did you decorate it with? What like cool fancy things were you able to achieve? All right, and I do have to remember before we start our next sprint that I do have to run the stupid ads, so we will do that before the next sprint starts, just to get that so nobody is taken aback by the abrasive nature of who knows what ads. I always hope it's not crypto. Although I was getting a lot of ads for the David Attenborough weird dinosaur thing. That's been like the most recent Twitch ads I've been getting. All right. All right. We'll see. Ooh, what do we got here? Vegan chocolate cake, vegan buttercream frosting with like a baskety design on top, and the sides in melted vegan chocolate with chocolate dipped strawberries. Oh man, that sounds so good. I'm not even into like vegan food, but that just sounds decadent at every level, like every step of the way. It sounds so good. Oh man, are there nuts? Are there nuts at all in any of the vegan recipes? In that case, I'll just admire from afar. But if there aren't nuts, then I'll find out how to get that recipe and make it, because it sounds really good. Unfortunately, nuts will kill me. I mean, it tastes like it tastes like regular cake. Oh, and no nuts? Oh, all right. It's my jam. It's 100% my jam. I'm into it. I'm into it. Oh, sounds so good. Uh, Same. I could have everything but the strawberries. Yep. It's always something. There's always something to ruin it. And you know what I hate is like I love nuts. I actually really like I really like having like peanuts and almonds and cashews and stuff if they weren't constantly trying to kill me. It's also such a good cheap food. It makes being poor so hard. If you're poor and you want like decent food, like nuts are a really good food to have. Uh my husband is vegan. My daughter is allergic to eggs, so oh man, so you got to find all kinds of things to do. Chocolate covered Katie is the recipe blog. Ooh, all right, I'm gonna write that down. Chocolate covered Katie. That's a lot of limitations on food. I think I would die if I was allergic to eggs. To be fair, I am a little bit of a monster about eggs. I love eggs. Um, Chocolate covered. Call that covered Katie. Yeah, I'm an egg lover. I can pretty easily go without meat, but you know I like meat, specifically fish. But if I have to, I can go without it. But eggs are like, ooh, that's kind of a lifeblood for me. That keeps me alive. I also just there's like a I also just want chickens someday. I want to live on a farm. I have a buddy of mine who has like really nice chickens. So anytime I go visit him or go visit family, it's always like I get to have eggs, fresh eggs from their chicks, and they're very sweet. They're very 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 cute. They're very cute and they're very fun to watch do their their little chicken live their little chicken lives. They're very cute. I'm one of those eggs allergy people. Oof. Okay, but it happened later in life, so I got to have you got to have a golden era Eat to the Liz where you're like, yes, eggs, perfect. Yeah, my dad used to have chickens. Yeah, yep. Uh, is it better to have never eaten eggs or know what you're or to know what you're missing? Oh yeah, I guess I don't know. I feel like it's a very like, is it better to have loved than to have never loved and lost than never loved at all? It's kind of the same thing. I think my life would have been better having had eggs. If I suddenly couldn't have, yeah, herein lies the conundrum. That's hard. Yeah. And I will absolutely be relating, cosmic romantic love to my my passion for eggs. Although ramen, because I'm a big ramen person, ramen without an egg in it, it does seem like, why bother? Like, why bother with that? Having nice Japanese ramen without an egg. Um, I enjoyed it when it lasted, but the current pain outweighs how much I miss it. Oh no! Oh no! I do miss strawberries. They were my favorite until I couldn't have them anymore. Oof! Oh no! That's rough, man. That's always rough. Oof. All right. Since we're down to the bottom of our timer, I am going to run an ad break. So for everybody who gets caught up in that, I apologize. I just don't want it to run through the next sprint. So go get a drink, step away, mute it, run for your life. Don't let the ads, fight the ads for all you can. But we're going to go ahead and run that right now. Let's see here. I started making fish and rice bowls for breakfast with what passes for furikake from my local grocery store. Do recommend. That sounds really good. That sounds so good. Um, oof. I definitely buy furikake all the time. I put that stuff on eggs, on everything. That's. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about the strawberry loss. It's rough, man. Food allergies are rough, particularly if you really did grow up loving that food. Same thing with dairy. I'd have that problem with dairy sometimes. I love cheese. Like, I love cheese. I remember my mom finally, they were like, if you don't stop eating cheese, we're gonna have to put you on blood pressure medications and cholesterol pills. And my mom's just like, no. To be fair, she did make it to her like 70s. I think she made it. Yeah, she made it to her 70s without having to give up or cut back on her cheese habit. If I had to give up cheese, oh, Moon Runes. Yep, I love cheese, but cheese doesn't love me. Yep, you're with the majority of people that that just it's who can't do the dairy or the cheese or the. I'm assuming it's due to the dairy. But some people don't have a problem with dairy, but do have a problem with cheese. I assume because of the way it's fermented. But I assume. Oh man. Ba ba ba. It was very charming today. Randomly, while we were at the picket line at Warner Brothers. What's his name? Jason Sudeikis was there. It's very nice. It's very nice to see them coming out in solidarity, and being chill with the writers. So it's very nice when you get some of the actors and the bigger name people out there. There was not a lot of people out there today, so it was much appreciated. It was a very dry day. We got there and we're like going up and down Warner Brothers, and I think there was maybe like 20 other people, and we're like, oh, here we go, a month in, and we're a month in, and you start seeing the numbers dwindle. But it picked up later in the day, which was nice. But it's always good when the numbers start to dwindle. You kind of get some more of those people out there. The one I had was a pre-built one, so they have like a stack of signs that when you go up and like sign in, or if you like have a WGA card, you go in and you sign in, they give you a sign essentially. Well, they don't give you a sign. You go sign in, and then there's a huge stack of signs. So you can kind of dig through and grab one. I grabbed one, but I'm going to change because I wanted to have my own thing to write. I think the one I grabbed said something like, you're doing a number on my mental health, something generally not very clever. But in the Discord, I posted a picture a while ago from, I think it was from the first week of the writing things, where my buddy had one that had the Goodfellas quote, and it just said, "Fuck you, pay me," which I always thought was really funny. Just fuck you, pay me. But there's a lot of clever ones. There's like a lot of it's like, it's writers, so it's people trying to out clever each other. Other people being like, my favorite are movie quotes. There's the Big Lebowski. There's the money, Lebowski. There's the money, Lebowski. So you see that. A lot of that stuff. All right. Okay, I think we are back. All right. I hope that wasn't too terrible, everybody who had to get waylaid by ads. But I think we're going to go ahead and start our next sprint. I'm kind of hoping I can get through editing this short story, because I do have to move on to outlining my feature, because I need to make sure that goal is to have the outline done by the end of the week. So gotta get stuff done. All right, everybody. I think we're going to start our next sprint. So feel free to relax, work, and hang out along with us as we go. All right. Happy writing, everybody. We'll see you on the other side. And away we go. Thank you. Thank you so much, Riz. I'm... All right. And away we go. Whew. And that one snuck up on me. I'm so close. I'm so close to being done. All right. Go ahead and start the break timer. 2 thumbs up for 2 successful sprints. Hopefully that was good for you all out there. Getting work done, relaxing, making rad-ass tattoos. Sick as fuck tattoos. But yeah, I hope that went well for everybody. I think it's just going to take a little bit more for me to finish editing this, and then that'll be done, and I can submit that, and I can shift over to the feature film, which will be great. Perfecto. Maya Raccoon Plow. You're at this point you're just spewing random nonsense, Maya. It's like animal article of clothing mixed in with some emojis, which then I get to decipher. I feel like it makes me feel like an old man where I go in and have to decipher it like a hieroglyphic dictionary. How are you doing, Maya? How's everything going? Are the editing going well for you? Are you working on chapter 3 now? Which chapter are you on? I know you said you were done with 2 or close to done with editing chapter 2. Banana hammocks for turtles. That but I'm tired. Are you not getting enough sleep, or are you just running around having to do too much? I'm tired as well. Even though I got off early last night. I've been having a really hard time getting to sleep early. I had to talk to my cousin for a little bit last night, which kind of took up a little bit of time. I finished editing chapter 2 and 3, so now I gotta write chapter 4. Ah, cool. Awesome. The kids are asleep. I should be writing a chapter, but instead I'm working on a pitch. That sounds exciting. Ooh. Interesting. Pitches are always difficult for me. I have a very hard time. Lots of times I've had to write things almost to completion before I can make a pitch. It's insane, but for some reason that's just how my brain works. But I have friends of mine who are like, they're pitch masters. They can just throw out concept pitches, and then that's Maya, cock that arm back. The kids are asleep. Yep. It depends how you feel. My brain thankfully is very pitch oriented. Awesome, yeah. So you're pitching strikes. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I feel like that helps a lot because it gives you a really good, like, if you're really good at pitching, you can compel people with the ideas, and it kind of gives you an idea of which ideas people are going to be more like, you know. Yeah, exactly. Yep. But it's going to kind of give you an idea of what people are more interested in, or kind of what's more compelling to them. There was not so much a pitch thing, but I learned this from Paul Schrader, who wrote like Taxi Driver, and obviously he became a director. But I always liked the way that he figured out whether or not a screenplay was worth pursuing. Is what he would do is he'd beat the story out, like 46. I think he would do like 46 things happen, is how he structured it. So he would write down like between 46 and like 50 beats or things that occur. And then what he would do is he would go to like a bar or go to like a restaurant, and like over dinner or over drinks, essentially tell a person, like he'd memorize his beat sheet and then like pitch them the story, essentially, like tell them conversationally what happens. And in the middle of doing that, he would stand up and go to the bathroom, and then he would come back and start talking about something completely different. And if the person was like, oh, yeah, we'll get to that, but how, like, tell me the rest of the story, and then he would finish telling them the story, that's when he knew. He was like, okay. That's literally how he judged whether or not he would keep writing a script, is by doing that to people, which I think is kind of an interesting idea. It's if you can essentially break the story and people still want to know the ending. I always do pitch, synopsis, outline, book. Yep, that's good. If you can do it just like that, that's a good way to go. That's why they recommend to do it that way. It's a very good structured way to do it. I've seen people do the 60 no card method like that. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's I haven't quite gotten to that point yet, but I think I still have like broad structures. I usually like design things around what I consider like either set pieces or moments that I structure. So I usually have like segments broken down into like usually like 4 or 5 segments, and then I have usually a thing that occurs. Like I try to have like one big set piece thing. Because there's a def tent pole. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then I kind of let, because I'm not such a detailed outliner, so I need those like kind of big, broader set piece things to occur for me to be able to at least be in the orbit of while I'm migrating through the narrative. That I like. It's kind of like creating like little gravity wells that the narrative kind of flows around and moves through. That's kind of how I structure it. Maya, see, I write everything at random because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and then finish. Yep. I find your method, everybody's got their own method. It could be as chaotic or as insane as it is. I think your method, I also think the method that you write is crazy, because I know that you write on your phone, Maya, which is nuts to me. But everybody's got their method. And honestly, and your story's coherent. It works really well. So your method, Maya, whatever your insane mad person method, it works. It works for you. Because the story's compelling, it works. It's not incoherent by any stretch. It flows just fine. I write on my phone and keep all my references in my head. Yeah, that's impressive. It's hard to do that. The kids are super. I write on my phone too. Man, wow. You're all breaking my brain. It's wild to me. It's so insane. Well done. I am clapping for all of you in awe. I can't. I have a hard time taking notes on my phone. I have to like speak into my phone and then I'll transcribe it later. It doesn't work. I can't do it. I don't type fast enough. I've like fat fingers that I'm just like It doesn't work for me. I started doing that my first Nano after giving birth. Oh really? Oh shit. I guess when you're stuck there like that, it makes sense. You actually have to. Yeah. My ADHD method, there's that too. I'm still old school. I still got my stupid journal that I carry with me everywhere that I can just jot ideas down in. My convenient for when you can't access your computer. Yep, absolutely, you can access it anywhere. Speaking to your phone, I smell a boomer. Maya. Speak into my phone. Well, yeah, like taking audio notes. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's probably pretty boomer behavior. I'll take it. Oh, hey there, Ojasanis. Welcome in. Wow, kudos. Yeah, right. Love the stream. What's the app I'm using? This is Scrivener. And I primarily use Scrivener for both narrative and for screenwriting. And then I also will be switching over to Scapple here shortly, which is another program I use for like beat sheet plotting out plot points. It's kind of like a note app. So essentially like note card / sticky note app that helps me kind of throw ideas around. But I highly recommend Scrivener because I can write anything in this. When I do heavy research related things, when I write my screenplays, or if I want to write like actual narrative prose, it kind of covers it all. And then if I need to, I can finalize in other programs. But it's just a good all-encompassing program. The kids are saying, I mean, it's not my preferred method, but we do what we must when we can, because we can. Exactly, yeah. See, I get writing on the phone. I feel like I could do it like if I was stuck in a place in that way where you're just kind of like lying there trapped. My Archie, I know I can't do audio notes because I feel self-conscious when I talk into it, like people who do those dumbass things on TikTok in public. It's so, how do you not feel embarrassed while 100 people look at you like an idiot? Hey, I don't know. I don't understand TikTok, but the kids are asleep. Mood. That is throwing a mood. I don't pretend to understand TikTok or half the things that that TikTok people do, but like in my car, I definitely do that. Where it's like I don't do it. I don't do it in around people. I don't talk. I don't do that. I do not talk on my phone notes when people are within earshot. I definitely don't do that. That's where I use the notebook and write things down. But if I have an idea and I'm driving, I obviously can't write anything down. So I sometimes will speak into the phone. I'll speak onto like a little note app. Or I've done it while hiking too. I've definitely done it when I've been out hiking, where I'll just record just random thoughts or a thing that pops into my head. Ojanis, LOL, I've always used Google Keep. Basic as fuck. Hey, man, basic is good. Whatever makes you not have to... you shouldn't have to think about the program you're using, particularly if you're just trying to write. Like, there's... keep it basic. The more complicated it gets, it can become a problem. I just like having all... this keeps... I can keep my reference, and I took the time to learn it, I guess. But there's no shame in that at all. Let's see here. Kids, I've been known to yell for my husband while in the shower and beg him to text me something I dictate. That's adorable. I love that. The kids are asleep. That is adorable. I love that. That's so cute. Maya Archie. On the train, around 20 people. Okay, Siri, take a note. Murder the man and feed him to the pigs. End note. That's... yeah. That's why they always joke that they should never... writers should never... you should never be able to like never look at a writer's Google history because the FBI, someone will call the FBI. Yeah. All right. I'm going to go get water and some tea, and we will start this next sprint. I like that. Oh, I love that. Nice. That's so cute. Space feed knife. That's awesome. All right. I'll be right back, everybody. Okay, back we are. I don't want people looking at my search history if I wasn't a writer. I don't use incognito mode. Same. Yeah. I just learned about incognito mode, and so everybody keeps was asking me, why don't you use incognito mode? And like an old insane person, I'm like, what? What is that? What is incognito mode? And then they're like, oh god. Oh god. And then they had to explain it to me. Which is like me with all technology. Alright. Okay. Let's go ahead and get rolling on our next sprint. I hope it is a good one, and we'll see you all on the other side, beautiful people. Alright. And away we go. Happy writing, happy working, everybody. See you on the other side. Alrighty. And that's it for our third sprint down. I hope everybody working along found it productive, or at least was able to get a lot. Oh my goodness, man, she is mad today. My Princess Yue is very, very pissed off today. She is having, apparently this day streaming thing is just not, it's not working with her, alright? It's just not working with her schedule. You're fine. Alright, welcome in, Lord Saucison? Hopefully I got that right. And of course, Illumina Lean, welcome in. Oh my god, she's not having it. Yeah, she is not. She's very upset right now. And I just see Oja Sansis, thank you, and Illumina, thank you both for the follow. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. But yeah, so for those of you who are new here, my name's Wilight. Sauce is on. Got it, lads. Lord Sauce is on. Got it. That's good. Yeah, what have you done to Yue, you monster? I know, I'm clearly just a tyrant that has ruined her poor life. You know, scratching her ears. Oh my god. Placating every whim the kitty has. She's just a tortured soul. Let's see here. Yeah, anyway, so, anyway, my name's Wilight. I'm a filmmaker, a writer, and a director. So I generally, on here, write screenplays. But I was just finishing and managed in that last sprint to finish editing my first short story I've written in a long time. So we just wrapped that. Oh, let me start my down timer. But yeah, we just, we hang out here, write together, work together, try and keep each other motivated and all that. So... that's what we do. So if you're fellow writers, feel free to share what you're working on, how you're managing it. It's not an easy thing to do in our life. But yeah, so anyway, let's see. My oh mein Gott, der Cortex Astaris is ein yeah. Okay. All right. I know you're mad. But you're gonna go down for a bit now. Alright. But yeah, anyway, this is a program called Scapple. It's similar to Scrivener, but I use it to essentially vomit the chaos that is what I eventually turn into a screenplay. So, right now we're working on a horror western. But yeah. That's pretty much, that's our vibe. That's what we do. That's how it goes. Oh yeah, I'll throw I will throw a link to the Discord in the chat. I do have a Discord where oftentimes people, you know, we post writing, people give each other feedback, things like that, or art, or just cool shit, and also a lot of cats. So there's a lot of cats. All right. Let's see here. Is there some kind of sequence or order to these notes? Nope. Nope. It's literally, these are character notes. These are generally plot notes. This is just chaos. We're way before any sequencing ever is going to take place. This is just raw, chaotic, throwing ideas at a board. That's literally what this is. And then essentially I take... It goes from philosophical musings about theming, what I want it to be about, visual ideas, how I want it to look, to just shots, images, scenes, to characters, character description, character motivation. It's all, yeah, there is no order to this. It's pure stream of consciousness chaos is what this is. And then eventually I'll refine that down into a semblance of an outline. And then I won't even complete the outline. I never do. And I start writing the actual screenplay usually after I have about the first half of the film outlined. And then I work on the back end. Oh no, kids are asleep. Dinner time for moi. Hasta la pasta. We're having spaghetti. Well, enjoy your spaghetti. The kids are asleep. Go have fun and get some food. As always, it's a blast having you. So thanks so much for being here. The kids are asleep. Maya, I'm here to kill chaos. Maya is here absolutely as both to kill chaos and also be an agent of chaos. Let's see. Illumina, I think we work in the exact opposite. I have an idea in mind and go from there. Yeah, no, I have the idea, but you know, this is me fleshing it out, fleshing the world out, what I want the world to be, how I want it to work, the general process. Everything is made when I start my writing. Some people can do that. I tend to work in chaos. I don't know. I tend to mix it with research. These are just ideas, and then I'll start tapping on like ideas I get from types of research. You know, since I'm doing the Old West, I was looking up all kinds of stuff about the Old West, hidden things about the West, just general historical factoids that I can then incorporate. But yeah, I don't know why this is the way I work. It's just always been that way. It's just chaos. It's refining the chaos that is the varying ideas that I try to make some semblance of sense of. Let's see. Let's see here. I think we work in... Okay. Chaos killed my wife. Lord Sasasan. Oh, cool. Can't wait to see how the... see this, how you process the chaos. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. My goal is to have most of the outline done by the end of this weekend. So most of this will probably, at least if I stay on track, I should have most of this fleshed out and have a general broad outline by the end of the weekend, and then I can start working on pages, which is the goal. So then if I can work on pages, hopefully I'll have a first rough draft of the script done by the end of June. It's kind of where I'm aiming. We'll see how it goes. Illumina, Lean, everything is made when I start my writing. But what I mean is the fleshing out character backstories all are made as I go along and write. Oh, I see. Interesting. So you kind of, okay. I used to write, like, I still do, but because film is so structured, like it has to be so structured, and I have to have a very clear idea, because I'm writing this as a director, not just as the writer. I kind of have to have such this like intense, clear ideas of how I'm trying to create like visual repetition or theming or a motif. I generally want to know the subtext of every scene, what I'm going to visually try to say versus what's directly on the page as I'm writing it. So I tend to do a lot of this kind of legwork to know, okay, what's my visual motifs? What are the things I'm going to keep coming back to? How am I going to imply framing or imply a certain thing is going to be structured as I go? So I think that's the reason why I tend to do it, is because I before I hit a scene, I used to just write making it up as I go, and that usually results in like 250 page long screenplays, which is not a thing. You don't do that. That's way too long. Maya, I don't outline shit for my writing. Chaos and flow is all I know. Yep, chaos and flow, Maya. You are the chaos and flow. Illumina Lean. I don't make notes like these, and I don't make notes like these and words just appear. I mean, I come up with a plot, character, story today, and I start writing it today as well. Oh wow, that's fast. That's impressive. That's a very, very impressive turnaround to just come up with all of that in a single day. Yeah, it takes me a lot longer to do that. Yeah, how many sprints do you plan on doing today? It should be 2 more. I need to be done. Feel free to call me Lumi. Well, welcome in, Lumi. Welcome. And Lord Sasasan, thank you, of course, for the follow. Yeah, Moonrunes, it's probably going to be 2 more. It's going to be 1 more. Yeah, it's going to be 2 more. Yes. I need to be done a little bit before 6. So we'll see. I think, yeah, we should be able to fit 2 more in. Should be able to fit more in, I think. All right. Yep. Hey, Mr. Shadow, how are you? Welcome back, Mr. Shadow. It's always good to see. This is why I have to keep doing my day streams every once in a while. I get to see all the folk I don't usually see late at night when when I'm writing into the wee hours. Um, Typing into chat during your sprints is still technically writing. That's true. Yep. Originally I wasn't sure if I should do that, and then I noticed that like I go into Coffee Quill's channel, and it just Coffee Quills is a beast when it comes to writing. Coffee Quills is just a beast when it comes to writing. So I was like, well, all right, gotta get that ADHD brain activated. Mr. Shadow Parrock's doing good, working on my special project. Well, that's fantastic. Of course, great. Uh, is it a secret special project? But I do like that you have a special project. Um, Where are we at? I think we're almost ready for our next sprint. Yep, we got about a minute. Oh wait, let me actually check the ads. I don't want the ads going during the sprint. Okay, no, I can delay the ads for the next batch. Cool. Oh, Maya. All right, so I have too much to do too much to do to write at the moment, so I'm going to go do other stuff. I'll get my writing done later when I turn my computer on and sit down in peace. Yes, Maya. Yes, go. I know you've said you've been having to like handle a bunch of nonsense going on and running around like a crazy person. So go do your stuff. And I'll be back on in my usual evening streams. I'll be back on for my evening streams in the starting tomorrow. Tomorrow and Friday I'll be doing evening streams. And then yep. All right. All right, we're back to and thanks for the hydrate, Lord Saucezon. Everybody out there, be sure to drink. Stay hydrated. Do not get dehydrated. A bunch of bullish. Yes. Go handle all of that life bullshit. The bullshit. All right, but yes, take care of yourself, Maya, please. Don't get too stressed, hopefully, if you can. I know it's hard sometimes. Life is like that sometimes. All right, everybody. I think we are going to go ahead and get started on our next sprint. Have a wonderful rest of your day, Maya Archie, and for everybody who's working and writing along, we are about to head down another 30-minute sprint. So feel free to join along, relax, get some tea, and we will see you on the other side. All right, everybody. Happy writing. And away we go. Alrighty. And there we go. All wrapped up on that writing sprint, and that is number 4. And I am looking at the time. Alright. What we're going to do is we're going to do a short final sprint. It will not be a full 30-minute sprint. Probably just be 15 or 20 because I'm looking at the time and it's going to be too close to do a full sprint and be able to get me out of here on time. So we will be doing a partial sprint. So for the next one. So sorry about that, everybody. But I see the time. I see there's just not enough time. Or shorten the break. Yeah, even with a break. That's true. Yeah. Maybe we'll just do a 5-minute break here. Even then that puts too much. Yeah, because even if I start the sprint now, it puts me at 5:40. So, which is a little tight, but I think what I'm gonna do is just do a full 15-minute sprint on the back end of this. So it'll be a short sprint, and then what we'll do is I think E2 the Liz is on. So we'll probably raid them after our little short sprint at the end here. I think they just hopped on, so I'm pretty sure they just started streaming. So, huzzah! Let's see here. I posted in the Discord the progress I made so far on the tattoo design. It's coming along. Ooh, yes, I'm excited to see it. Oh, sick! That's so fucking cool. That's so fucking cool. All right, hold on. We're gonna run an ad real quick, everybody, during the break, and then we'll be back. Huzzah, the evil! Yeah, congratulations on vanquishing the evil Lumi, right? Lumi now. Congratulations on vanquishing said evil, banishing the procrastination. Oh man, that's so like gothy metal. I love it, Moon Runes. I love it. Yeah, they are lucky, man. That heart, oh, look at that. Your skull hands are fantastic. I really like they're not like generalized. Hello, my god. They're not just like, white bony hands. I actually like that you've made them kind of dark and inky, and still has the general shape of like the bones and the joints and stuff, but it's gonna be cool. Oh, rad. The heart is gonna glow. Very cool. Yeah, that's metal. That's rad. That's like goth metal. I don't know. It's my jam. I'm into it. So the shading on the skull is very cool too. So that's awesome. Yeah, that's, man, going from the picture you sent to that in just today, if that's the progress you've made, that is damn impressive. That is damn impressive. And actually, now, Oprasori, I think I'll probably shorten the break as well, just to try to give us more writing time. So when we come back from the break, I'll probably shorten that and then time the timer out. Yeah, I'm quick, but I still have a long way to go. Yeah, you work fast. Well, I mean, you come from animation, Moonrune, so I'm I'm not shocked. Oh, I said I'm probably gonna cut the break a little bit short as well. So I'm gonna cut the break short and do a shorter sprint just to make sure I kind of want to be done not too much after 5:40. So I'm just waiting for the ad break to be done. Yeah, it'll be a short one. It'll be short. That's my bad. That's my bad for just coming a little, and I think the person I'm meeting with said they're gonna come pick me up at like right at 6, which I was not expecting. Ba ba ba. All right. Oh man, this is rad. We've got. Oh my goodness, you are just now. You're all coiled up and everything. Oh, actually, speaking of which, I should go feed them because it is 5 o'clock here. So I should go feed them. So I will be right back, everybody. I gotta go feed them. Feed the monsters. Come on. Come on. Okay, back. We've got them kittens. Them kittens have been food. The kittens have been fed. Me when I want food as well. Just meow, just screaming, hopping up in laps, and just being like, "Feed me!" Yeah. Effective communication from the kitty. Yep. I mean, they just do it all day. It doesn't matter, even if they have been fed. All right. We're going to cut this break a little bit short and get started on our next sprint. And we're going to cut the sprint short just so I can get out of here on time. So let me see. Where do I go to do that? There we go. All right, we're just going to shorten you down to... what time is it? Let's just do a 20-minute sprint. All right, 20 minutes for our final sprint. Ba, ba, ba. Cut the viewer in half. Yeah, that might. There we go. That might do it. All right. Cool. All right, we've got. All right. There we go. Okay. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start our next sprint. Sorry, it's a short one. And yep. All right, everybody. Happy writing, and we'll see you on the other side. And away we go. Alrighty, everybody. That is a short, but another writing sprint. So I hope it went well. Yep, 5 successful writing sprints with give or take 10 minutes. But it works. All right, everybody. Well, I hope it was a productive day for all of you and everything went well for Mr. Roger S. Cardigan? Did I break that? I don't know if I broke that up properly, but thank you so much for the follow. Hopefully for all the new people, welcome to the Discord, welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy your time here. We all like to, hang out. We're going to go raid a friend of mine, E2 the Liz, who's also a screenwriter. And they're absolutely fantastic. Let's see here. Oh, what was that? About 1/3 through the pitch. Darn dinner. Dinner! Yes, Moon Ruins, it's super productive. That's good, because your work, if you haven't seen it already, feel free, check it out in the Discord in the art section. It's looking fantastic. So, good stuff. Hello, Mr. Rogers Cardigan. Got it. Mr. Rogers. Got it. Like Mr. Roger. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. And for everybody out there, I'll be back tomorrow night at my usual streaming time, which is about between 6 and 7 p.m. But yeah, we'll see you all then. For now, we are going to go ahead and raid E2 the Liz. Let me go to my quick actions. All right. All right, everybody. You've all been fantastic, and as always, love you all. Happy writing. Be sure to take care of yourselves. It's always good to be productive, but you can't be productive unless you are taking care of yourself. So love yourself, be kind to yourself, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Take care, everybody.